Hi, I'm Dr. Perry. What I'm about to share with you is not only going to change you, it's going to change your life. And it's going to give you a very informal yet in-depth reference point with which you can evaluate either yourself or a person. When we talk about relationships, which is my area of expertise that I'm sharing in this series, you're going to find out that there are four kinds of levels. Take a look at this. 4 kinds of levels at which a person can share knowledge with you that may be of importance to you. 4 levels. This is important either because you're single, you're looking for somebody to give you advice, or divorced, or in a relationship, either engaged, getting ready to marry, or married, having challenges, or enjoying your marriage and want to upgrade the current status of your marital relationship. Either way, there are 4 levels, and these 4 levels, you can see that it looks like people climbing up a hill, because that's really what it is. They're climbing. The higher you go, the more knowledge you have, the more skills you have to adapt to situations that you've never encountered before, and the more you'll be able to contribute to the conversation or the challenge. The better you'll be at solving your problem, helping others solve their problems, or letting other people help you solve your problem if you carefully choose from the highest of these 4 hierarchies. So, what these 4 areas do for you, let's go over them. Number 1, because you might be listening to this as you're driving. Number 1 is exposure. People can be exposed to an idea, an event, or series of events. For example, someone who's got high blood pressure for 20, 30, 40 years, right? They've been exposed to a certain drug and they know the adverse effects of that drug. Or they have a friend. So if they've had the experience, which is on level 2, if it's just from a friend or a family member, they're exposed to it, but they didn't personally experience it, they can share things with you. But if you're not careful, exposure and experience are not enough for what we need in most of our relationships. We need somebody who has a little more than exposure and experience. We need somebody who has the education, and even far better, the expertise. This is Dr. Caxton. So in this next few series, you're going to be seeing the distinction between just having exposure information, experience-based information, education-based information, and the best of the best, expertise-based information. And here again, this is the chart. You will need this chart if you want to determine whether or not you should hire a person, whether or not you should get involved in a conversation with a person because you already know enough, or you're trying to find the most amount of knowledge and skill set for solving a critical problem either in your business or in your relationships. You will need to be able to evaluate a potential contributor to the problem-solving process that you have or have a need for. And it's based on expertise, and sometimes education, sometimes experience, and sometimes exposure.